You're watching DriftEcho, and today's Heartstopper update isn't about rumors. It's about intention. For months, the same question echoed through every comment section. Season 4, happening or not? After Season 3, the story felt suspended in that delicate, hopeful space. Nick staring down the reality of university. Charlie steadier, but still healing. Their relationship no longer new, yet somehow more vulnerable than ever. It didn't feel finished. It felt like it was growing up. But behind the scenes, the conversation wasn't about expansion. It was about preservation. Because Heartstopper was never built on escalation. It was built on honesty. On eye contact that lingers half a second too long. On hands brushing in hallways. On conversations that don't sound written, just real. And the creative team understood something risky but rare. If you stretch a story like this past its natural ending, it stops feeling lived in and starts feeling produced. So instead of announcing another season, they chose something far more deliberate. Heartstopper will conclude with a feature film titled Heartstopper, Forever. Not Season 4. Not the next chapter. Forever. A title that doesn't tease continuation, it promises closure. And this isn't a studio decision made at a distance. Kit Connor and Joe Locke aren't just returning to play Nick and Charlie. They're executive producing. That means they're shaping how this story lands. The actors who grew with these characters are helping decide how they say goodbye. Alice Oseman, who created this world from ink and paper long before it reached Netflix, is writing the screenplay herself. The same voice that began Nick and Charlie's journey is choosing the final words. That kind of creative continuity isn't common. And it signals something important: this ending isn't reactive. It's planned. Filming has officially wrapped. And if you saw the cast's posts, you noticed the tone. It wasn't hype. It wasn't wait until you see what's next. It felt reflective. Grateful. Quiet. Like a group of people closing a chapter that mattered deeply to them. Netflix has confirmed a 2026 release window. No rush. No squeezing it between bigger franchise launches. That space suggests care. This isn't being treated like bonus content or an extended episode. It's being positioned as a final statement. Narratively, the film picks up exactly where Season 3 left us. Nick on the brink of leaving for university. Charlie stepping into a stronger, more self-assured version of himself. Their love no longer defined by first kisses or coming-out fears, but by something more complicated: distance. Time. The question of who they are becoming separately, and whether they can keep choosing each other as they change. Because Heartstopper, Forever isn't about whether they love each other. It's about whether love can evolve without losing its softness. And that's the shift. The series began with discovery, two boys realizing they could be brave together. The film moves into endurance: what happens when bravery becomes routine, when comfort replaces adrenaline, when the future stops being abstract and starts arriving. Ending with a film gives the story room to breathe one last time. A contained arc. A defined goodbye. No cliffhangers. No open-ended marketing strategy. Just a story that knows where it's going and chooses to stop there. Sometimes the most powerful thing a show can do isn't continue. It's conclude. You're watching DriftEcho, where every ending is a decision, and every decision leaves a trace.